China just took over the electric SUV world. In May 2026, for the first time in history, every single top 10 selling car in China was electric. And leading this charge are 5 SUVs that are embarrassing the Germans, the Americans, and the Japanese. These are the 5 most important Chinese electric SUVs of 2026, their real horsepower, their real range, their real interiors, and which one you should actually buy. Number 1, the Xiaomi YU7. Yes, the phone company. Xiaomi's first SUV became the best-selling passenger vehicle in all of China in January 2026, with 37,869 deliveries in a single month, more than double the Tesla Model Y. Prices start at 233,500 yuan, about $34,000. The standard model has a 73 kWh LFP battery, 315 horsepower and 643 kilometers of CLTC range. But the long-range version packs 96.3 kWh and an incredible 835 kilometers of range. The YU7's interior is the story. A massive 16.1-inch 3K center touchscreen, no instrument cluster at all, instead a 1.1-meter panoramic head-up display across the windshield. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 cockpit chip that boots in 1.35 seconds, a temperature-controlled compartment that goes from 2 to 50 degrees, 25-speaker Dolby Atmos, zero-gravity seats that recline 123 degrees with 10-point massage, and a 678-liter boot. This is a $34,000 car with a $100,000 interior. And the 990 horsepower GT version just set the Nurburgring SUV lap record at 7 minutes 22 seconds. Number 2, the Zeekr 7X. This was China's best-selling premium electric SUV of 2025 with 60,771 units, and the 2026 facelift moved to 900-volt architecture. The top AWD version produces 585 kilowatts, about 784 horsepower, with 812 Nm of torque, and hits 100 km per hour in just 2.98 seconds. The long-range model does 802 km on a single charge. But the headline is charging, a 6C battery that goes from 10 to 80% in just 10 minutes, adding 400 km in the time it takes to grab a coffee. Inside, the 7X is a tech lounge. A 16-inch center screen, 13.5-inch instrument cluster, and a massive 36-inch augmented reality head-up display. The rear passengers get their own 13-inch 2.5K OLED screens, seats with leg rests, heating, ventilation, and 6 massage modes. There's a fridge that goes from -6 to 50 degrees, a rear power desk, and frameless automatic doors. And it's the safest SUV in its class, 5 stars in CNCAP, Euro NCAP and NCAP. All of this from 229,800 yuan, under $34,000. Number 3, the Li Auto i6. This is the surprise of 2026. Li Auto built its name on hybrid SUVs, but its first pure electric crossover became the brand's lifeline. In June 2026, the i6 alone delivered 21,453 units, almost 70% of the entire company's sales. Prices start at 249,800 yuan, about $35,000. The rear-wheel drive version has 335 horsepower and 720 kilometers of range from an 87.3 kilowatt-hour LFP battery. The all-wheel drive version jumps to 536 horsepower and does 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. The i6 interior follows the Li Auto family formula, dual connected front screens, a 21.4-inch ceiling-mounted rear entertainment screen, a panoramic glass roof, and an electric queen seat that reclines for the front passenger. There's a dual-temperature refrigerator, 20 speakers, 9 airbags, and heated seats in every row. And it undercuts the Tesla Model Y on price while offering more. It charges at 5C, adding 500 kilometers in just 10 minutes. The i6 is why Li Auto went from being written off in 2025 to the comeback story of 2026. Number 4, the 80M9, the Huawei flagship. This full-size luxury SUV has been the king of China's premium segment since 2024, outselling the BMW X5 and X7, Mercedes GLE and GLS combined. The second generation launched in May 2026 with prices from 479,800 yuan, about $70,000. The tri-motor BEV version produces a stunning 664 kilowatts, 903 horsepower, with a 120 kilowatt-hour Qilin battery and 750 kilometers of range. It hits 100 in 3.99 seconds. Over 50,000 people pre-ordered the new M9 in just 26 days. Inside, the M9 is Huawei's tech showcase. 3 screens up front, a 12.3-inch instrument, 15.6-inch center, and 16-inch passenger display, plus an optional retractable 32-inch laser projector and 4 rear screens. Huawei Sound Ultimate with 39 speakers, zero-gravity seats, a 0 to 50-degree fridge, and variable tint windows. But the real weapon is the driving system, Qianquan ADS-5 standard with 6 LiDARs, 11 cameras and 12 ultrasonic sensors. It scored 93.9% in CNCAP, the highest score in the history of the test. Number 5, the BYD Yangwang U8. This is the most extreme SUV China has ever built, and the most expensive at 1,008,000 yuan, about $146,000. Under the hood, for electric motors producing 880 kilowatts, that's 1,180 horsepower and 1,520 Newton-meters of torque. It does 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds despite weighing 3,460 kilograms. It has a tank turn function, can drive on water for 30 minutes, and wades through rivers 1 meter deep. The 2026 refresh added second-generation blade batteries that charge from 10 to 97% in just 9 minutes. Inside the U8 is a 5-screen command center. A 12.8-inch curved OLED center screen that tilts 37 degrees, a 23.6-inch instrument cluster, a 23.6-inch passenger screen, 2 rear tablets, and a 7-inch armrest screen, all linked together. A 70-inch augmented reality head-up display, 22 Dynaudio speakers, 3 wireless chargers, a compressor fridge, and Napa leather everywhere. It even has a thermographic night camera and satellite phone for when you're truly off-grid. This is a 1 million yuan flex machine, and there is nothing else like it on earth. So how do they compare? If you want the best value with the best tech, the Xiaomi YU7 wins, from $34,000, 835 kilometers of range, and the fastest charging in its class. If you want the best all-rounder, the Zeekr 7X, 784 horsepower, 802 kilometers, 10-minute charging, and 5-star safety everywhere. If you want the smartest interior for the money, the Li Auto i6 at $35,000. If you want pure luxury and the most advanced self-driving, the 80 M9 with 903 horsepower and 6 LiDARs. And if you want the ultimate flex, the Yangwang U8 with 1,180 horsepower and tank turn. The bigger story is what this means. China now controls about 75% of global battery production, and these 5 SUVs are sold at prices European automakers cannot match, because no one else has the battery supply chain, the software talent, or the scale. In 2026, the question is no longer whether China wins the electric car race. The question is how fast everyone else can catch up. Which one of these 5 would you pick? Xiaomi, Zeekr, Li Auto, AITO, or Yangwang? Let me know in the comments.